What's going on, guys? Tony and Joe here, rolling with the Bolins. So we're out just doing a little exploring in Ohio today. We are at Lake Hope, down here in the National Forest, outside of Wayne National Forest, actually. What's the name of this? Zelinsky National Forest?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Now, very interesting. They got a big old campground down here. Don't think I'd take very big a rig down there for certain, though. It's a little tight. So we will not be making that trip with ours.
No.
But very nice place. So let's go check out and see what we can get ourselves into here. They do got a nice little beach area here. I'm sure the water probably looks better than that in the summertime. Maybe. But the only bad thing is, as you see right over there, they have a spillway. A pretty good sized drop off over there. I don't know how comfortable I'd feel with my kids out here swimming and possibly get caught in that current, sweep over the edge. This might be the importance of telling you to watch your children, people. That's just a public safety announcement. Okay, so we were exploring state parks and campgrounds, and we heard about the haunted, infamous Moonville train tunnel. So we decided to go way back out in the middle of nowhere and check that out. So let's go see some spooky. Okay, so this is a spooky tunnel. We're about to walk through the tunnel and see what we can see. So let's see if we capture anything. So we're going to kind of turn this into a little bit of a ghost hunt. You just never know what you're going to get in when you just randomly go out exploring. So let's go. Okay, so we're going to walk into the tunnel. Now, I don't know exactly all the back history of this. I'll have to try to look it up and put that in the video. But definitely has a little bit of a creepy vibe as you walk in. I don't see anything. Is anybody here with us? So, very interesting. Kind of wonder why they abandoned this old train track and tunnel here. Definitely going to be something that may need to be researched a little bit more. Definitely hear weird stuff. Halfway through. Guess the ghost didn't get the graffiti artists, which is a shame. People do things like that. It's just a cool old tunnel to begin with. No, the temperature has dropped dramatically in here, but that's, because you're on the side of the hill, I'm sure. But I don't know if there's anybody here with us. Please feel free to speak. I think that's how they do it. I might be able to pick you up here on the microphone. Well, we're almost to the end. Guess we'll have to look it over on the way back out. So I guess this was repaired in 1903, possibly 1904, or into 1904. So over the years, there's been many stories about the legends of Moonville Tunnel. The legend I come across is the one containing 4 ghosts, one being the engineer, the brakeman, also the lavender lady, and one called the bully. These are some interesting characters as I read. The engineer ghost sadly lost his life in a head-on train collision in the tunnel. Some say that every once in a while they can still see a person walking around with a white robe and a lantern. They claim this to be the engineer. The second story is of the brakeman. The brakeman was known to be the town drunk. He loved his liquor, they said. One night he got so drunk and actually stumbled out, passed out on the tracks, and was ran over multiple times by several different trains. They say you can still see the brakeman walking around doing his duty, holding his lantern, and walking through the tunnel. The third was believed to be the Lavender Lady. The tragic story of the Lavender Lady was she was a thin, older, elderly woman who was crossing above the top of the tunnel who fell to her death. Some claim that they still see the lady trying to cross, and she falls and she disappears before she hits the ground. The fourth ghost, known as the Bully, was also nicknamed Baldy. He was a local Moonville resident who liked to drink also, so obviously there was not a whole lot of things to do around Moonville besides drink liquor, hang around in the saloon. Well, Baldy, as they call him, he liked to start fights, so one night he picked a fight with some gentlemen not from the area. Well, these same gentlemen kicked him out of his own saloon. Kind of bad, get kicked out of your own party, but it seems to happen. Well, Baldy, as known by the town folk, decided to walk home along the tracks. Well, these same men who threw him out of the bar, they were suspected to have been the ones who encountered him on his way home, took him atop of the tunnel, and tossed him to his death. There was no charges ever filed, and no one was convicted of Baldy's murder. So these are just some of the stories that I've come across, and I'm sure there's going to be lots of different stories, different variations of this story. Kind of funny how legends and ghost stories all change over the years. Different variations, the way everybody else interprets. I guess really it's how one perceives the information they've taken, how much research they've done. So I guess everybody just kind of takes it as they want, their own ghost story. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys down the road. God bless.